PuffBros will have Cod Jr., Spam, and actually they only got 2 players on the server right now. Or no, wait, Pack is still there, so for some reason it's not showing up here though. Strange. But yeah, PuffBros will have Pack, Spam, and Cod Jr. driving, while orKs will have Yoyoshi, Nene, and Zatox. And we are live into the first round. PuffBros, who played this map against orKs in the winner bracket final and did very well on it. They won with a 3-0 score, I believe, so they're feeling confident for sure. And I think it's gonna be tough for orKs to challenge them on this track. Of course, PuffBros also very smartly decided to veto the track that orKs won against orKs in the consolidation final, so they don't have that in their back pocket. So we'll see if they can challenge PuffBros in this grand final. Doesn't look like that's gonna be the case so far, at least. PuffBros able to extend their lead. 7-7 in the relay count, so orKs still without any mistakes in that regard. But it's pretty clear that PuffBros are feeling good on this track, as they will enter the next lap. 9-8 now in the lead in the relay count as well. So a mistake from orKs, which will put them even further behind. I think the orKs are pretty happy that they have reached this grand final. May realize that PuffBros might be a bit too tough to defeat, as they continue to extend their lead. 13-11, orKs may have made a mistake. Looked like they did, so it might end now in the next checkpoint. Nope, not yet, but maybe in the next one though, since it's very close. And I was correct, so PuffBros will take the first round in the lead with 1-0. I think this week, compared to the first one, we've seen a lot more closer matches, and that's really cool to see. It's quite exciting, I think, when you have a close match. See though if this grand final will be that close. It's an easy first win going to PuffBros in that first round, and they once again get a promising start in the second round as well. Let's follow Nene from orKs. Ooh, that was pretty rough. So that will cost them even more time. Let's go back to PuffBros, also in the lead in the relay. orKs definitely not feeling that confident on this map. It's pretty obvious. They looked much better on, I believe it was Impulse that was played against orKs, but not really the case on this map, Twister. So they may want to practice it a bit for next week. Of course, this is a weekly event taking place every Wednesday, hosted by Paragon League, and every week there's also a prize pot going to top 3, so definitely consider signing up. Alright, entering lap 3 here. This is smooth sailing for PuffBros. Now also in the lead with 2 relays, 11-9. Oh, and that's gonna be it. So PuffBros again wins by points gap, and now are up to map point on the first map. So map point number 1 here for PuffBros. I don't really see them losing this map, to be honest. Not if they continue playing as well as they have been so far. Of course, it's very important that you have a good team communication when you drive this mode. And also make sure that you keep track of the relay count at the top, so that you know if the other team will maybe go for an attack. Oh, it looks like orKs will pass PuffBros here, entering lap 2. So yeah, for once PuffBros will actually make a bit of a mistake on this map. I think that's the first one, including the winner bracket final, and orKs will take it. That was a really bad round from PuffBros in the end, failing a couple of relays in a row. So orKs with their first point. And well, if that can happen again, then maybe there is small glimmer of hope here for orKs. But we'll just have to wait and see. We'll go live now into the next round, the fourth one in total. And maybe a bit of a better start here for orKs, even though they will be behind. Let's see if PuffBros, or as I like to call them, Team Dignitas, can do better. Ooh! Ah, Satox with a massive crash, and that's gonna be GG on this first map. There's no way PuffBros will lose this, especially if they are aware of Satox having crashed. But that's gonna be it. PuffBros will take the first map with a score of 3-1. So we'll see if orKs are feeling a bit better on the next map, which is going to be Democratized by Sparko. We'll have a warm-up phase before continuing this grand final of the Paragon League Chase Cup Edition 2. Alright, and that's gonna be the end of the warm-up. So the next map is Democratized, and PuffBros did play this one in the winner bracket final as well against Euronix and lost with mainly failing the relays. They had the lead in the rounds, but then weren't able to get through the checkpoints correctly. So we'll see if they can do a better job of it this time. If not though, then I could see orKs forcing a third and decisive map. Of course, PuffBros winning the first one with a score of 3-1. Alright, PuffBros in the lead in the relay, 6-5, but orKs in the lead on the map. So, so far it looks like orKs are a bit better on this map compared to the first one. PuffBros though taking the lead as we go into lap 2. But definitely a better performance from orKs. So this won't be as easy for PuffBros, I think. Still the same in the relay count. 1 point lead for PuffBros. Soon entering lap 3. Maybe PuffBros is able to extend their lead a bit here as we enter the next lap. orKs not driving that badly. Still keeping it competitive, but Oh, this does not look good. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna fail that relay, and PuffBros will take advantage of it. So, orKs able to keep up there for about 2 laps, but then did lose that round. And looks like we'll have a pause now. I have no idea why. Okay, it looks like Nene had his game crashed, so that's maybe why they lost a round as well. That's unfortunate. So we'll have a bit of a break as we are waiting for Nene to return. Alright, I think Nene is back now. Oh no, he's not actually. He's still standing still, so he might have to be kicked, to be honest. Maybe he can't rejoin otherwise. Yeah, need to kick him and then he can get back on the server. It looks like he disconnected after the point finished, so we won't see the round being played again. Alright, Nene is kicked, and hopefully he will return shortly. Alright, and there he is, so it looks like we will be starting just a moment. Alright, that's gonna be the end of the pause. So PuffBros in the lead on the second map with 1-0, 2 points away from winning this cup and the €60. Pretty good start from orKs. Still think they are doing better on the second map compared to the first one. Able to keep up with PuffBros rather well. But still though, PuffBros will take the lead through the first lap. Ooh, as Nene hits the wall. Just before the start of the next lap, they will have to wait for him. And as a result, PuffBros now in the lead with a few more seconds. Also in the lead in the relay count. This is looking to be a short round in favor of PuffBros. Maybe now. Yes. So again, in the same checkpoint, PuffBros able to close it out. And they are now up to match point at 2-0. So yeah, it doesn't really look like orKs are able to put up a fight. Maybe if we had played on impulse, but again, PuffBros smartly decided to veto that track. The first thing they did after having watched orKs' performance on that track against orKs in the consolidation final. So let's see now, will this be the last round of this cup? I think it will, to be honest, as we already see PuffBros with the lead. And also in the relay counts actually at 5-4, so orKs not really able to keep it together here. Losing more and more time. Spam goes up in the lead and make sure that he hits the brakes before the next checkpoint, allowing Carl Jr. to cross the checkpoint correctly. Where's orKs now? Ah, they are further behind. This might be it now in the next checkpoint. PuffBros will win it. Pack, Spam, and Call Junior will secure the 60 euro, and orKs will take second, also winning some money in form of 30 euro, and then Euronics will get 15 euros. That is the podium for this week. And again, this is a weekly cup, so next one will be next Wednesday, starting at the same time, and also featuring a prize pot of 105 euros. So if you wanna play, make sure to check out Paragon League's website. But that's gonna be it for me. Thank you all for watching, and see you next time.